Hello everyone. Here comes the third video in Nuclear Medicine MCQ series. If you are finding the videos useful, kindly like, share and subscribe the channel. Disclaimer, there can be difference in opinion for some answers of MCQ. Those can be cleared in comment section. The topic of today's video is radioactive waste disposal, and this video is recorded by Gurkirat Singh Naiza.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of practicing multiple choice questions. Today's topic will be radioactive waste disposal, and we'll be beginning with the presentation. Each slide will provide you with 15 seconds to answer the question, and then answer will pop up on the screen. All the best. In India, AERB is the organization which regulates radioactive waste disposal. Among the all given options, the primary goal of radioactive waste management is to minimize the environmental impact of radioactive waste. For high-level radioactive waste, particularly solid waste, deep geological disposal is recommended and is a common method. A potential hazard associated with the improper handling of radioactive waste while disposal can be groundwater contamination and can lead to serious health risk. For any radioactive waste, we should allow it for 10 half-lives to decay and dispose as general waste. So for iodine-131, the half-life is 8 days. So 10 half-lives will be equivalent to 80 days, which will significantly decrease its activity, and then we can decay it and discharge it after allowing it to decay to a background level. In a medical cyclotron, while the production or synthesis of F18 labeled radiopharmaceuticals, there can be generation of solid, liquid and gaseous waste. The purpose of decay in storage for a radioactive waste is to allow the waste to decay it to safe levels before disposal. To deal with liquid waste generated from nuclear medicine facilities, dilution and disposal in the sewage system after the decay is used. In a medical cyclotron, while operations, gaseous radioactive waste are managed by compression and storage. Just like liquid waste is treated in delay tanks, after the decay it is diluted and disposed. Similarly, compression and storage is used for gaseous radioactive waste. Among the given options, a low-level radioactive waste in a nuclear medicine facility is due to contaminated gloves and syringes. If we want to bury the radioactive waste for its disposal, then the waste must be solid waste and it should be below regulatory clearance levels. Among the given 4 options, iodine 131 has a shorter half-life, that is 8 days, and all 3 are the long-lived isotopes. During a spill that has occurred of a radioactive material, we need to cover the spill with absorbent material and then notify it to the RSO, Radiation Safety Officer. Maximum allowed dose rate where the radioactive waste is to be stored in a nuclear medicine facility must be below 0.1 millisievert per hour. That is to ensure the limited radiation exposure to workers and the public. While handling of radioactive waste by a radiation worker, he or she should be wearing personal dosimeter or TLDs. Just like a previous question, liquid waste commonly managed in nuclear medicine by decay in storage, followed by dilution and then discharge. Hot cell is used where very high radioactivity is used. It is nothing but a heavily shielded enclosure for handling high level of radioactive materials. Among all the 4 options, the most suitable is when you find the radioactive container shows a sign of leakage, report to Radiation Safety Officer and then repackage the waste. Over the surface of a package, the surface contamination level should be below 4 becquerels per centimeter square, that is specified as per AERP guidelines. As you all know, the capacity of delay tank for one bed therapy is 3000 liters per bed, and it will go subsequently in proportion with the number of beds. For discharging iodine 131 related radioactive waste, the activity should be less than 0.6 microcurie per liter per day. After first 48 hours, iodine 131 will get excreted from a patient's body around 70 to 80%. For ground burial of iodine 131 related radioactive waste, the maximum activity is 37 megabecquerels. The burial pit used for burial of radioactive waste should have the dimension of minimum 120 cm into 120 cm. Safe disposal of radioactive waste rules as per ARB were given in 1987. Maximum quantity of iodine 131 waste that can be discharged into public sewage per day should not exceed 100 microcuries. An average monthly concentration of iodine 131 discharge into the public sewage should not exceed 22.2 megabecquerels per meter cube, that is for monthly concentration. For the post-mortem of CA thyroid patient that has administered with iodine 131, the patient cadaver limit is 10 megabecquerels. Among all four given options, for reduction of waste volume, we use incineration before disposal of radioactive waste. Personal protective equipment essentially used in a nuclear medicine facility can be all four, that is lead apron, respiratory mask, protective shield, depending upon various areas. And thank you, all the best.
Thanks for watching. Kindly like, share and subscribe the channel for more videos. Happy learning.